OpenAI researcher famously said, "The scary open secret in the AI industry right now is that it's possible that we'll end up essentially creating a new species that ends up ruling the world. With a 70% chance that this goes horribly wrong, like human extinction." That's one possibility. There's many more. And Elon Musk agrees with him. Musk says that so-called AI experts are being too arrogant to recognize the issue. He said, "In general, we are all less smart, dumber than we think we are, by a lot, so this tends to plague smart people. They just can't, they define themselves by their intelligence, and they don't like the idea that a machine could be way smarter than them." And recent development that happened in OpenAI perfectly proves Musk's warning about current dangers of AI. Daniel Kokotajlo joined OpenAI in 2022, where he worked on forecasting how quickly artificial intelligence could improve and what the next several years might look like. And according to Kokotajlo, the more he studied the direction of AI, the more worried he became. He realized extremely powerful systems could arrive much sooner than most governments, businesses, and ordinary people were preparing for. Eventually, his concerns became serious enough that he resigned from OpenAI in 2024, saying he had lost confidence that the company would behave responsibly as its systems became more powerful. But what happened during his departure made the story even more controversial. Kokotajlo was presented with an exit agreement containing a broad non-disparagement clause, meaning he could face restrictions on publicly criticizing OpenAI, and refusing to sign potentially put almost $2 million worth of already vested equity at risk. Kokotajlo refused anyway. He was effectively willing to walk away from an enormous amount of money because he believed keeping the ability to speak openly about OpenAI and the dangers of advanced AI was more important. And when he later explained why he had become so concerned, Kokotajlo said, "Everybody should be afraid that their jobs are going to be lost. And I know this because I went to OpenAI in 2022. What I did there was forecasting as to what the next couple years might look like. And unfortunately, most of the world is kind of asleep at the wheel and doesn't really realize what's going on with AI. So, I resigned." It is important to clarify that he did not ultimately lose the $2 million. After the policy became public and created a major controversy, OpenAI said it would not take away vested equity from former employees simply because they refused to sign a non-disparagement agreement, and the company changed its policy. And this is where Kokotajlo's warning becomes much more serious than simply saying that AI could eliminate jobs. His argument is that the companies developing the world's most powerful AI systems are trapped in an accelerating race. OpenAI is competing with Anthropic, xAI, and others, and every company has a reason to keep moving because slowing down could allow a competitor to build a much more powerful system first. Kokotajlo says that when he discussed timelines with people inside companies such as OpenAI and Anthropic, some believed his forecasts were actually too slow and that transformative AI could arrive within only a few years. And his description of what people inside these companies were telling him is probably the most disturbing part. "The main thing I've learned is, when I go talk to people at Anthropic and OpenAI about forecasting, they're like, it's not going to take that long. You need to shorten them again. Get them back to 2027 or 2028. Because these powerful CEOs, Dario or Sam or Elon, are racing each other to be in control of the most powerful AIs and are literally afraid that, if the other guy gets there first, he might become dictator." I mean, Anthropic is on track to be the entire economy by 2030. But none of these people should be trusted with that much power. The danger is that this competition can create exactly the wrong incentives. Even if researchers discover that a system is becoming difficult to control, capable of replacing enormous numbers of workers, or dangerous in completely new ways, the company developing it may still fear that stopping is more dangerous than continuing. Kokotajlo later helped organize the Right to Warn campaign, where current and former AI employees warned about risks including mass job displacement, cyber attacks, biological threats, manipulation, and the possibility of losing control over increasingly capable systems. His exact timelines are forecasts, not guarantees. But his larger point is what makes the situation frightening. Society could be debating how to regulate AI, protect workers, and control these systems while the technology itself is improving faster than those protections can be created. And if that happens, the people controlling the strongest AI could gain extraordinary economic and political power at the same time that millions of ordinary workers discover that the skills they depended on are suddenly worth far less. That's why Musk shared a tweet that says, "We want our military to be able to use their models of choice to improve productivity. I don't think they're a serious supply chain risk. Musk responded to this tweet by saying, "I wouldn't trust OpenAI at all." And Elon always had this position. He famously said at World Economic Summit, "I'm really quite close to, very close to, the cutting edge in AI, and it scares the hell out of me. It's capable of vastly more than almost anyone knows, and the rate of improvement is exponential." Nobody expected that rate of improvement. If you ask those same experts who think AI is not progressing at the rate that I'm saying, I think you'll find that their predictions for things like Go and other AI advancements, their batting average is quite weak. It's not good.